everybody's golf.
What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another Platinum Trophy video for you guys. Today I'm going to be getting the Platinum Trophy in Everybody's Golf on the PlayStation 4. Now, the last trophy that I do have to get is Full House, which is to get all computer-controlled NPCs from a challenge tournament matches to join the gallery. So as you're playing through the game, you are going to get into these different tiers and get into these different tournaments. And every time you get into these tournaments, there are computer-controlled NPCs that you're going to have to kind of collect. And the way you collect them is by beating them by 3 strokes. You are going to have to collect every single computer-controlled NPC from all of these challenge tournaments in order for this trophy, which I believe is 720 of them. If you guys do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. Let me know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below, and consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. Anyway, let's get right into this video. I did live stream myself getting this platinum. I do live stream all my platinum trophies and various other games over on Twitch, so if you want to follow me, there's a link for it down in the description below. I do want to note before we go any farther into this video that the servers for this game are going to go down on September 30th of 2022, which is one of the reasons why I ended up playing it. I always did want to play this game, but it kind of just came up because of the servers going down, so I decided to, kind of hop on and do it now. So in regards to what you need to do for online, if you're looking at going for this game, it's really a trophy for getting a condor. Well, it's technically 3 condors because you have to beat challenges. So you do have to do that, and it is easier to do online. It's possible to do it not online. You can just do it as you're, naturally playing through the game, but it is a lot easier to do it online because you can do it in open lobbies and just play one hole over and over again and use a certain type of ball, and it will not count the ball. So it's very useful to do it online. I don't know if there's anything else. I think there's a few other things that you need to do online, like the encyclopedia trophy, which is tied to finding all the fish. You do need to do that online. So there's a lot of things that you have to do online. It would be doable to do now with 2 months left, but you would have to get on basically like every single day. There's also challenge characters that you have to do that change every single day. I don't know if that's going to be unobtainable once the online goes down. I'm not really sure. So if you are wanting to go for the game, I would say to do it sooner rather than later, because I don't know what features are going to actually be shut down on September 30th. Now, as for the game itself, what do I think of it? I really enjoyed it. I really like golf games. You guys probably know that about me, so I was really excited to go in and play this game. I've always loved like Hot Shots Golf, and this is basically Hot Shots Golf on the PS4. So I really was looking forward to playing the game. There's nothing that's super difficult about it. I mean, that being said, you can see what I'm doing right here in the game. That's just a common occurrence for me. I don't know if that's normal for everybody, but I had that happen pretty frequently where I was getting really good shots. It did take me a while to get hole-in-ones and everything, but I did have some pretty good shots as I was playing through the game. I didn't really find anything too difficult about it. It was a little bit of a slog to get through at the beginning because the way that the game is set up is you get through these tiers, like I mentioned, for this trophy, and then every time you get to a certain amount of points or whatever it is, you then have the ability to then play the character in that tier, and you do that all the way up to like tier 7 or something like that. And then once you're in tier 7, you're just playing like the best characters. But yeah. For this trophy in and of itself, you have to get every single character that's within those tiers. And the way that you do that is you play these tournaments, and you have to beat the characters by at least 3 strokes in order to kind of collect that character. And you need to do that for 700 characters. Now, that does sound like a lot, and it is a decent amount, but you can collect a decent amount right at the beginning. And like when you first start the tournaments up, you can collect a decent amount. It's just when you get later on, because it's randomly generated the characters that you're going to play against and then be able to collect, because it doesn't like put the ones that you really need in the tournaments. It just randomly generates and puts whatever ones are available in the tournament. But other than that, I mean, the game is... it's the same thing over and over again. It took me a while to get through because I was doing all the versus characters, and then I realized that you have to do like the special versus characters, which are the ones that come in every other day, or every day they reset. So you have to get on every day and play a versus character. So it takes a minimum of like, I think 2 weeks or something in order to get those characters. And then you have to find a certain character in the versus characters to then get the ability to catch all the fish for the encyclopedia. So you kind of have to do everything in the game in order to get the platinum, but that's just, you know, kind of the annoying part. But if you are wanting to do the game, I would highly suggest it because it's a lot of fun, and it can be done, you know, in a few weeks if you put your mind to it, like 3 weeks or so, because you don't have to be playing every single day. You can hop on, play like a round or two, and then hop off. So anyway, there we are. We're finishing up our last tournament to get our character level, I think is who we were going for. So we'll get this victory here. We'll do our little dance, and then come on now, game. I know you want to give it to us. I know you do. It's going to happen. But yeah, if you're looking at, you know, doing the game, I would suggest to do it sooner rather than later. And it is a lot of fun. You don't need anybody else to do anything in it. You can do it all on your own for all the multiplayer and everything. Everything can be done solo, so you don't need anybody if that makes you happy. So it says gallery rank is full, something like that. That means we collected everyone in that gallery. There's 7 of them. So there's our trophy, full house. And then we'll get this platinum trophy, push it to the limit. So I wasn't expecting to do this game when I did. I had a lot of fun playing it. But anyway, let's take a look at this list. So here it is, 100% with the platinum, no DLC or anything. And as you're looking through the list here, you're going to see that you have to do all the characters, the versus characters, the secret characters, every fish. You're going to have to clear all the stages in the tournaments, do a lot of things. And then there's a few random trophies at the bottom. This is the type of game where you're going to earn not a lot of trophies up front. You'll start to earn some trophies in the middle, and then you're not going to earn trophies for a while until you kind of clean everything up in the end. So a lot of the trophies that you're going to earn are going to be like in the middle of your playthrough. But you can earn a lot of these random trophies as you're just first playing through the game. You just have to pay attention to them. There's not a lot. And a lot of them you're just going to naturally get as you're playing through the game or going for other trophies. So you really don't have to go out of your way for anything. You just got to do everything in the encyclopedia, more or less. Anyway, here's a profile trophy level 562, 73%. I've got 13,546 total trophies. Got 9,128 bronze, 3,034 silver, 1,168 gold, 216 platinums. And like I said, 13,546 total trophies if you're into that numbers kind of stuff. And then here's the platinum trophy itself. Push it to the limit. So if you are looking at doing the game, again, the servers are going to be going down on September 30th. So you should jump on it sooner rather than later. That's what I would suggest. But I had a lot of fun playing the game. If you're not a fan of golf games, I wouldn't suggest going for it. If you are a fan of golf games, I would suggest going for it because it is a lot of fun. It can be a little, and I don't want to say hard to get used to, but it can be a little interesting to get used to. But once you get used to it, you'll be fine. Again, the biggest thing and the hardest thing in the game that you're going to have to do is going to be, you know, the encyclopedia. Doing the entire encyclopedia with fish and versus characters just is going to take some time. And then going for that Condor trophy or that Condor challenge. There is a trophy for getting a condor, but you actually have to get 3 condors in order to get a secret versus character. So it's going to take you a little bit of time to do that. You're going to have to log on every day and hope that the course that you can do it on is going to give you the right conditions and everything, because that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. So anyway, let's talk about some numbers here. And I'm going to try to not let guides and things that I've seen kind of dictate the number that I'm going to give, because I'm going to give it off of, you know, my personal rating, not, you know, what I think for other people, which probably sounds a little selfish, but it's what I'm going to do. So difficulty out of 10 in order to get this platinum, I'm going to give this like a 6 out of 10. I would say it's a little bit above average because of going for those condors, and not because it's difficult, but because you have to get on every day and hope that you have the course that's going to have the conditions that you have. So it's very RNG based in order to get that. That took me weeks just to get the course to have the conditions that I needed in order to get the condor. And then I ended up getting all 3 condors in the same day on the same course, on the same hole. You know, once everything aligned, it was easy. So I would say 6 out of 10 just because you have to wait and get lucky. So that's going to be your difficulty out of 10. Time it takes to get the platinum, you're probably looking around 40 hours plus or minus 5 to 10 hours. But I would say roughly probably around 40 hours to get it. A lot of the gameplay is going to be the same exact thing because you're just going to be playing the same courses over and over again. There is going to be variation because you're going to be playing on different tee boxes with different pin placements, with different wind conditions against different people. So there is a little bit of variation, but for the most part, it's going to be the same thing over and over again, which is typical and what you should expect from a golf game. So 6 out of 10, around 40 hours to get the platinum. If you want to go for it, I would suggest going for it now rather than later, because again, if you're going to go for the condor or if you're going to go for the platinum, you need to get a condor. And in order to get a condor, You're gonna have to pray that that course has the right conditions that you need. Plus, you got to get on every day for those secret versus characters, so you should hop on this sooner rather than later. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Again, let me know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below. I will try to keep up on it before the servers go down. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. Anyway, I hope to see you guys around sometime soon.